Hey, what's up, guys? It's Richie, and it's snowing right now. And I wanted to make another video to piggyback off my last video of why I'm leaving the United States of America. I'm leaving this winter wonderland to go overseas to Asia, and why maybe this may be a good option for some of you guys also. So I want to talk about why Asia is such a good place for men, specifically men in the West, that feel as if they aren't getting the respect they deserve. There's no prosperity for the future. And honestly, and the biggest one is loneliness. I've noticed, hold on, let me put on my glove 1 second here. It's quite frigid here. But I've noticed that a lot of men in America are lonely. They don't have friends, and a lot of them don't have a relationship. They don't have companionship from a woman. And I think this is really sad because we've created a culture here in America that kind of revolts around men. It kind of is if like men are this crazy creature, and they have to be very successful and be held to a really high standard to have success in relationships. And this is just absolutely absurd, because a good relationship shouldn't have anything to do with how much you make or how successful you are. But that's a rant for another day. Getting back to why you guys should move to Asia. The first thing you're going to notice is the amount of beautiful people, beautiful women, beautiful men is unbelievable. I mean, it's like everybody over there, and it could partially have to do with genetics, but I think it's just they respect themselves in Asia to a much higher degree. And also in Asia, it's okay to still judge yourself and other people by the way you look. So people are attractive. Men are all in good shape, and women are all in good shape, and they care about looking beautiful. Now, I mentioned respect, and respect goes further than just how you take care of yourself. It transcends to how you treat other people. And when it comes to Asia, there's a term called loss of face. And losing face is something that's very important in Asian culture, specifically in Southeast Asia. And basically, you don't embarrass other people, and you don't want to be embarrassed yourself, which basically means that they give you the time of day in relationships. And even if the relationship doesn't work out, they're not going to do something that will embarrass you, that will retaliate against you. There's a level of respect that comes with that. And this is held in a cultural standard, which is something here in the West we don't have. We believe in things like retaliation and violence, and no one can be on my level. I'm at the top, and I'm this and that. And in my opinion, this is a really bad environment to put yourself in if you want to have amazing relationships that everybody deserves at the end of the day. But there has to be that respect factor. And Asia holds a high degree of respect. I know I'm saying that over and over again, but I really think that's part of the problem with the West. There's a lack of respect, and on top of that, there's a significant amount of arrogancy. There's a belief of, I'm at this level, and I deserve this because I'm up here. And no, that's not the case. Everybody should be treated at the same degree. And Asia still holds that culture and that belief. So that is a reason why I think that for myself and for other people, and that Asia is just a great place to be. And this also transcends to work culture there. The work culture there, there's also many countries in Asia. I'm not saying they're perfect as far as work culture goes. And I do understand that they also have problems that we don't have here. But respect is a huge thing. The other thing is just the economy. The economy here in America is just stalled out, especially for those who are trying to get to a better place. It's great if you're rich. The banks here, I believe they take care of you if you have a lot of money. There's stocks here. There's tons of opportunity if you already have capital. But what about the younger people, or what about the older people that want to get to a better place, or they want a change? And America isn't a place that I see prosperity happen. If you're already successful or rich, sure, I think it's a good place. You're probably going to make a lot of money. But if you're just starting off, there's far better options. And this just ties into all the other things. It ties into the relationship, it ties into the culture, and it ties into the finances. So moving to Asia is not as difficult as you think. Also, I think people think that it's this near impossible thing. And certainly there's countries that are more difficult than others, and there's countries that are a little harder to adapt to. But there's many countries in Asia like Thailand and Japan, and if you wanted to move to a place even like Bali, if you have your own business, where it's going to be easy for you to adapt, because there's a lot of other Westerners. There's food for Westerners. There's everything in these major cities like Bangkok or Tokyo or Seoul. They have a significant amount of Western people, so you're not going to feel as if you're just totally off the planet. But for some people, kind of like myself, I kind of want that. I appreciate Asian culture, and I want to go to countries that are a little more off the grid, because I have a deep appreciation for Asian culture. So guys, I'll keep you guys updated. I hope this video was a little bit of insight as to kind of how you will be treated as a man, or anybody, a woman too, if you decide to move over to Asia as a Westerner. I'm getting chilly, so I'm gonna head inside, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.